Again with the CRX gang. No, I'm just kidding. I look at the sounds like.
Yeah, I'm using it.
No, don't use it.
You know what, TK, come over here. This is a more interesting build.
No, wait.
Come here.
Let's go over here.
So,
sorry.
check this out. We got this thing here. This is how it came in. Like a dog chewed it. So what we did, we're going to cut this off. And we're going to weld this on here.
Oh.
But we're going to do it from the inside. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use a V-band.
Oh, nice.
On here. So the V-band will go in here.
Sweet, what car?
We
don't know yet.
The Honda
Acne truck. Oh, oh, nice.
Yeah, that's for that.
Honda Acne truck getting that K swap.
Yep. So
set the control.
This thing's bright, man.
Like a diamond, B. This is how we do the S1 right here. We're doing this box it up and give back to the customer.
Yep. We're doing some body work on this one now.
Make it look nice.
Yeah, so what we did is just basically built this box here where the alternator pulley is going to sit. Welded everything in, welded a plate down here as well. Then Duraglassed over. So from there, what we're going to do is basically we're just smoothing everything out, and then going to prime the whole rail section here. And then just paint it black for now.
Black, so no rust.
Yeah, just so it doesn't rust or anything. It'll look nice. The rest of the engine bay was already painted black by someone, so we're just gonna kind of try to match it up a little bit. Yeah, if anything, if he wants to go through and redo the whole bay,
do a nice spray job.
We just want everything to look nice and clean, presentable, and it to function the way it needs to, and have the clearance he needs for the alternator and everything.
Yep. So this thing's gonna be bolted up, started up, and drive shaft.
Yeah, once we get done with this, after this part's done, we can actually put the alternator in, and then from there put the header on, and then we'll be ready to start it up. And then after we get that done with, we'll have the drive shaft coming in. We're gonna do the carrier bearing brackets for the back, and then have everything bolted up and ready to go.
Nice. Okay, guys, this is another part of the PLM kit we were talking about in the earlier videos. But yeah, it's coming along. Getting some time in on the Corolla today. You guys remember this car? We're trying to go through some knickknacks. The car been with us for a while. You guys know it's a K24 with an S2000 trans. It's coming together slowly but surely.
Just put some coolant in here to bleed it. We're gonna do a startup first, but I wanted to show you some of the things that we had to do really fast to get this all to work, how the customer brought it in. So he brought it in with this Skunk 2 that we had, radiator that we had to modify because the engine now tilted in a different direction. So we had to modify it and add some pie cuts to the radiator to get the actual hose to align properly. Otherwise the hose was king. Cleaned up the catch can, made it nice and solid. Well, the coolant catch overflow, not catch can, overflow, but you guys get it, right? Yeah, Mike was over here cleaning up this as well. This is all the, I know it looks really, really tight, but it doesn't touch, but that's all the extra room that you need for the H2B when it pushes it over. So we had to notch the frame and clean it up. And then I think the last thing that you guys didn't see was this spacer. So this is now a B series trans. So the PLM kit comes with this spacer for the clutch and the clutch slave, and basically just puts it out in an angle so that it doesn't touch the H series engine.
That's it right there.
Yep. And like I said, just going over all these last little things. I just put some coolant in it so it's a little wet. We are waiting on just a shifter box to come in from K-Tune, but we're gonna do a startup right now, make sure everything works good.
Oh, and also Sone, he ended up cutting a little piece of this off because it was...
Oh yes, he did, because
it was
when
touching.
he put the B series, yep, in the CRX, the way it fit in the CRX or EF, the mount has to sit over here, so he had to cut the weight in order for the weight to clear. Yeah.
Touch, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, guys. We braced up the mount even more.
Yep.
Everything
Let's
looks
start it
solid.
up.
Definitely sounds mean, beastie.
Yeah, and then once the shift box and the linkages come in, before that comes in, we're going to start working on the his drive shaft. His drive shaft is ready for install.
He has a full 3-inch tube, 1310 joints, full upgrade, carrier bearings. Should be pretty nice. Stay tuned. Look what we have here today. Cali guys. Look at this 6'4". What's up, man? Damn, so how long? I mean, she has a GTR and then she go extreme. She has a 6'4" Impala. Like, what the heck? This is how she does it. You see that? This is so nice. Another day in the life, S1 built.
I'm trying to just hold this with this
drive shaft.
Go.
Time for the CRX. Going up to the mock-up.
Okay, Jay, your hand is exactly where I need. And you're stepping on the thing. Okay. Go back up.
So we're getting everything lined up here for the drive shaft on the H2B CRX build. What we're going to do is basically just get everything bolted up. We have these in here just so that we can get everything in alignment and get an idea of where we're going to actually build some plates to fit the carrier bearing brackets. So I'm just putting the carrier bearing brackets on now, just to get an idea of where we're going to be able to build the base from there. So what we're going to use is some steel plates. We're going to actually weld those underneath the car here to the frame, and then what we're going to do from there is we're going to actually drill through the plate that we weld, and we're going to countersink nuts into that, so that what you're able to do is basically just use another bolt and bolt that directly up into the chassis. So we're going to start with the back here, get this done, and then figure out with the front where we're going to go to from there. From there we may need to extend it out further because there isn't really anywhere under here, so we may end up building a brace from here. Yeah, and then bring it out, brace it to the top here, and then it's going to come all the way across.
Yeah,
and then
this chassis is different from like the EG and DC because we have braces right here on both sides.
On the EG, DC, and the other chassis, this channel that you see here is typically right next to it. So the EF CRXs are a little bit different. So we're doing something a little bit different with this one just to make sure that it has all the bracing it needs and that everything's secured properly. So as you can see, we got everything measured out here. We still got to go through and do some final cuts. So we're going to cut this off, and then what we're going to do from there is basically go through and touch up everything else. We're going to just spray underneath here just to make sure everything's coated, that there's no rust. And then this is going to be our front bar that is going to brace all the way across. We're going to make us another small spacer for here.
Similar to this one?
Similar to that, yeah, but then we're going to have a plate that's going to be welded onto here that we're going to secure that with so that we can unbolt this and still be able to remove it.
No, okay. So I drilled the hole a little bit small so that the bolt can basically get held in by itself, and the reason why I did it, the reason why we did it like that is because we're trying to make sure that it hits in and doesn't go crooked, so like you can kind of eyeball the crookedness and you can like tap it this way to make this nut as straight as possible and then weld it so it doesn't move.
Yeah. You got some tapes?
I'll mark it.
That's how the face is.
Okay,
Check it out. We're taping off right now. Getting ready to spray up everything so no rust, right? Alright, so we put a nut in there as you guys saw earlier, just for strength. You know, you shouldn't rip nut it. Better to weld than tap. This for the extra support. But this is how it's done on the CRX EF chassis. Check it out.
Yep.
Came through with his daughter.
Yep.
Again.
Again. Last time he's like, this was like our shop.
Yep.
Right. Now it's square. Now it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Now you're gonna be YouTube famous. All right.
Drive shafts in. Start this mug up. We're gonna see some wheels spinning. That's it. Just washed it for the customer. About to hand it over back to him.
Back to him, yeah. So you can see it's all ready to go. And on to the next project. These guys are basically bringing it in and then see what we have, see what we're gonna do.
As soon as one's done, another one.
Okay, we gotta keep moving. So
look at this.
This is the next project.
Another project
EK
right here, guys.
Four-door.
4-door EK.
Yep, the guys are
So
ripping everything apart.
B series build.
Yeah, so here it is.
It's gonna be good. Stay tuned, guys, for the next video coming. All right.
Yep, to be continued.
Free gripping, don't get caught slipping. Even on the straights, yeah. Warming up that A6. The Florida got the street cred. We rolling down the street quick. Got that MSD switch. B series or a ZC and that LSV tech. Hella clean, yeah. Tell them where to meet at. Yeah, we go to Mexico. Racing for the pink slips. And ain't no 12 to catch us, so. K-swap the world till we spin the globe. K20 MR2 and SX CRX with the K24. Reppin' that EF. Go back to the days of the HF, DX, the EX, before them green underglows. If you ain't see it, you must be running slow. Say you in something we can't afford, but we got that camcorder that's this one all-wheel drive, got them behind the